Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to I don't know, kind of discussion video sort of thing. I didn't have another thing to have for today because I kind of just stopped doing Pixelmon. So I didn't really have a scheduled thing to put out today. So I decided, I'm going to actually put my mouse in. I like doing simulators with mice because it just works better for me. It's more natural. But, I've been on PokeBattle for a while, and I never really did a video of it. But I think it's really great. There's this one, major chat here. Not a lot of people talk, but I think that's just because, there's not a lot of people on at a time. More towards, the afternoon, there's a lot of people on. I haven't actually played in a little while because I've been busy building teams and stuff like that. But right now I have, two teams. This one's my defensive one. It's kind of stally, but not really. That's not the purpose of the team. It's just I have a lot of walls because I'm still getting used to singles, and I have that Greninja lead, which is awesome. And this is called Throwback because this is kind of like the team I made in the first few weeks of Pokemon X and Y. It's different because there's a Mega Kangaskhan, there wasn't Scizor, there wasn't Greninja, there wasn't Garchomp, but I think it's hysterical because it's exactly the point limit, which is awesome. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is, it's basically a new simulator, and it's in the beta stages right now, as far as I'm aware. And it really, they just disregard tiers altogether. So all the smoking, overused, uber, underused, rarely used, I don't even think never used is a thing anymore, borderline, those things, they don't exist. Every Pokemon is given a point value, and I think it's PokeBeta point value, or PokeBeta value, or Pokemon Battle value. I don't really know what it stands for. But each one is assigned a value based on, who they are, their moveset, their stats, their abilities, and things like that. So I don't know too much about, if one thing is too high of a point. Here, I can open this up. I can open up their homepage and we can kind of figure it out. I know Charizard's 200 and then Mega Charizard's 300. But if you go to their PokeBattle.com, you'll get all this information here, and it's pretty interesting. So yeah, it's just really cool. I really enjoy it because the tiers, nothing against the tiers really. I just always felt it a little weird to have tiers based on usage. I know people it makes sense, the more a Pokemon's used, the better chances are it's better. But I always found that the tiers kind of promoted, you need to use these things. I know that wasn't their purpose or what they intended to do, but having those tiers really did kind of push, you have to use these in order to win. And I always felt that was a little, constricting in a way. I still use Smogon rules. I think they're very balanced, especially for singles. But it's just, for me, I found it really hard to make an overused team without using the top 6 Pokemon in the game. Because everyone else was using the top 6 Pokemon in the game. But when I come here, people can't use the top 6 Pokemon in the game. I could barely fit these guys on, and they're all pretty much overused, I think. I could barely fit them on, clearly, and this is preseason. So once they start going into real seasons, these things are going to be going up. I can tell you Smeargle right now is going to be much higher, is going to have a higher point value. Garchomp is definitely going to probably break the 200 range, things like that. I think Azumarill might actually go down a little bit. I don't know, but it's things like that it keeps the gameplay dynamic. It keeps the gameplay a little bit more creative. Now, so while we're doing this, I figured I was going to find a battle. I was going to find a battle with my throwback team because it's definitely my better team. But one thing I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of say that I wanted to start a series where I kind of it's kind of like who is it? I think it's 6 Feet of Hacks or Super Blah, or the people who go on like Showdown and they battle, but they have like people, you know, on a Skype call with them, and they're, you know, like talking things out. You know, they're each like kind of putting their own 2 cents into the battle. I kind of want to do something like that because I think that would be a lot of fun. So there's that. Another thing is my Minecraft videos are such, oh my god, don't even get me started about that. I put one video up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I put another video up at like 9 at night or something like that, and I make it private where you can only see it via link, and I don't promote it at all. I post it to my Twitter real quick, post it to like 1 or 2 people's like direct messages, and that gets 13 views in like 15 minutes. Minecraft video still sitting at 2 from like 7 hours ago. You know, and I don't know, I really like doing it, kind of, sort of, not really. It's kind of boring for me a little bit. I'm hoping once we get the more multiplayer focused things going, it's gonna pick up and it's gonna be better. But someone kind of explained it the other day. They're like, well, I mean, you got to look at it this way. You've got hundreds upon hundreds of Minecraft people, and there's a lot of people who've been doing this since the very, very beginning. And honestly, my narration on the Minecraft videos isn't that great. It isn't. So I have competition with all of those people, and my quality isn't as great as theirs in terms of narration. But then you look at the Pokemon thing, and we're mainly a doubles channel, and there's really only like 5 doubles channels. You know. So it's a lot easier to garner views for that because we're like the only ones doing it. So I don't know, and probably because I definitely get more into the Pokemon stuff. You know, I really do. It's definitely something that I love. So I'm thinking I was still going to upload the Attack of the Bee Team every now and then because there are things that I would like to do. And I'm going to be uploading the things with my cousin, and I'm going to be uploading the server with my cousin. And I'm going to be uploading, when we get around to it, the server for the channel. I just want to make sure everyone wants to do it still, so I'm going to do that. Remember, I'm going to remind you now, the contest for the giveaway for 50 subs ends on Sunday. So if you haven't put your thing in, go to that video, link it down in the description below, fill it out, and we'll get that done. So let's find a battle right now. I just kind of talk. I'm not the best at singles, but I say that every time, and then I end up winning, which is the weirdest thing. I've never been very good at singles. I always lose a lot. But like I said many times before, it's not always about winning. You know, there are times when, like in the battle against Ovation. I don't remember if I actually commented on it, but he had the Toxicroak out against my Aromatisse. Now, clearly, a Poison Jab is going to do a lot of damage, but I've never been in that situation before, so instead of trying to preserve my Aromatisse and put it in a position where, you know, I won't find out what that Poison Jab will do, but I'll at least keep my Aromatisse around, I left it in so I can find out how much it would do. Now, it turns out he didn't end up attacking me, but you get what I'm trying to say there. It's all about learning. So this team is really scary. The one thing I've noticed about my team is I don't have anything really fire. So that Metagross is probably going to scare me a bit. I mean, my Garchomp is like my doubles Garchomp. I don't really like Garchomp in singles. I know that's weird, but it's not the best thing in the world to me. It doesn't hit very hard, and I don't know. We'll see. But I really enjoy the Smeargle. As you can see right now, it's Spore, Magikarp, King Shield, Parting Shot. That's really the best. I don't know what Suicunes do. They're probably, well, I'm going to go for the Parting Shot. It used to be bugged, and it's not anymore. So let's see what this guy does. This is not my very defensive team, so don't know what this thing's gonna do, to be quite honest. It's probably gonna switch out because it doesn't really want to take a Spore. So that'll give us switch initiative. Excuse me. But, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if he decides eventually. Now, the one thing I don't understand about this is the timer up here. It doesn't move, and it moves randomly. I don't know if that's a glitch, or if that's how it's supposed to work. I don't really understand how it works then. But this guy's taking forever. Okay, so I still don't know what he was going for, but I think Azumarill is actually our best bet here. He goes for the Scald. I'm gonna go for the Belly Drum. This Azumarill is bred correctly. The one I have on my team in the game is really, oh, God, I EV'd it wrong. So it's when it belly drums, it doesn't get the citrus off, which is horrible. It's such a bad thing, which is why when someone sets up Stealth Rock, I'm actually like really happy that they do that, because then I get it. And of course we get burned. Not much I can do about that, but the Scald does like no damage to me, so I'm just gonna go for a Waterfall. It's not gonna. Oh wow, okay. He fell asleep though. That's weird. But my Azumarill is actually kind of worthless right now, which is sort of sucky, but I have to kill him. 1 for 1, unless we miss, which we might. It's possible. But we do kill it, and I'm going back into my Smeargle. He still doesn't know what my Smeargle does, so he goes for the Manectric. I'm just going to go for that beautiful Spore. I do go for that Spore. I'm going to go for the Parting Shot once more, and bring in my Scizor. Yes, I'm going to Mega Evolve and Swords Dance, because there's no way he's going to want to stay in on this. What he brings... Oh, wait. Well, if he brings in the... Oh, he stayed in? Okay. I'm going to go for the knockoff. Just because he's probably going to bring something in to fight me. Like I thought. Yeah, I'm just going to switch into my Garchomp here. I don't know what he's going to... Oh, well, yeah, okay. Does he... Yeah, he has that Latias that does not... That's probably going to take the Earthquake. So I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw. Right, that should be enough to take out a Latias, I think. I don't know how fast Latias are. Sweet. So sweet. That was beautiful. Our Scizor's still sort of useful. I really don't know how fast these guys are. I'm going to look this up real quick, because I'm actually kind of interested. Let's see, Safari. I don't see a timer, so we're kind of fine. So, Latias, I just want to see how fast this thing is, because that's all that matters to me. Okay. Well, I don't think stats have changed, so it doesn't matter that we got the DP one. 110, so he definitely outspeeds us. Probably going to go for that Draco Meteor. Metagross. Okay, I'm going to go for the knockoff. Just for the hell of it. It's not going to do very much, but we get off his leftovers. Very nice. What does this thing do? I'm going to go for a knockoff again. Earthquake. Okay, and knockoff again, because he's going to Bullet Punch. But that's fine. I don't really care. That actually gives me a good switch into Greninja, which is pretty much good against the rest of his team. It outspeeds his entire team, and Dark Pulse is a fantastic option. It doesn't outspeed the Manectric, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the U-turn, right? You're probably Choice Scarf, aren't you? You're probably Choice Scarf with... Why would you be Choice Scarf with Synchronize, though? I'm going to send in Smeargle just as fodder to see what he's going to do. Because if he goes for the Moonblast, then I know he's Choice Scarf, which means I can switch in my... He goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Okay. I'm going for my Gengar. And I'm going to go for that... I'm going to go for Shadow Ball, because that's going to hurt. Oh, he's Psychic! Right. That's going to hurt me. Special defense. Whatever. I could cancel, but I don't really feel like it. I do what I want. Shadow. I'm expecting him to switch into Metagross, which he doesn't. He goes for Heal Bell. Okay, so he's not Choice Scarf. Let me go for another Shadow Ball. I don't know. Who's he heal belling? Oh, man, Manectric was asleep. Right. Okay. Manectric's going to come in and hit us with a Thunderbolt, probably expecting us to go into Garchomp. And I'm not going to take that. I'm just going to go for a... Do I need you for anything? I don't need you for anything. Okay, well, he did go for the unfortunate, but he's probably got HP Ice. Do I want to risk it? I don't know if I want to risk it, to be quite honest with you. How much time we got? Yeah, this is probably going to be the last battle. I don't know if I want to risk it, because he's clearly not choiced into anything. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. Oh, that actually kind of paid off for us. I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse. I don't know why he's switching to Metagross. That's a very interesting choice. Gotta risk it. I go for the Dark Pulse. He dies. He's gonna bring in his Manectric. And so he's probably thinking I'm expecting the HP Ice, which means I might be safe to stay in and go for the Ice Beam. Or I can go for the U-turn. Decisions. Well, I mean, let's think of it this way. He doesn't have too much to lose for going for Thunderbolt. The reason being is that he outspeeds both of my guys. So, really, there's no point in doing anything because he's going to... As long as I can't get rid of this Manectric. So I'm going to go for the U-turn. He goes for Volt Switch, and we survive at 2, so that U-turn was going to kill us in the long run. But they both go down, and then that's pretty much game, because there's nothing we can do against this thing. This thing's Dragon Ice. I think we... No! Oh my god, I clicked the wrong move. Oh, god. Oh, man. Alright, whatever. I don't think... We couldn't have won because of the Manectric, but that's what I got for you guys. So... If you guys like the idea of me doing a kind of like live battle sessions with people, please tell me. I might want to do some FFAs. For those of you who don't know that, that's free-for-alls. I probably want to do some multi-battles. I'll probably even try a rotation battle, maybe. I don't know. I don't really want to start a whole new metagame. What else can I do? Yeah, I don't know. We'll probably do a playthrough of a game, one that I've never played before. So, like, I think Pokemon Glazed is a very solid choice. That's what I got for you guys today. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys at the next video. Peace.